I'm Danielle.
I'm Celeste.
We are the co-founders of the Somatica Institute of Sex and Relationship Coaching.
The Somatica method is an experiential method that's both practical and vulnerably connected, and we help people have the most profoundly sexy and intimate relationships possible.
We create a relationship lab in the room when clients able to practice with the practitioner different aspects around relationship and sexuality, from emotional connection, visiting the inner child, and developing sexual skills. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm curious, where is it at now compared to where we were in our conversation a couple weeks ago?
It's still very unresolved, still in a painful state.
Yeah.
So he's someone that I've been with for a couple of years now, and he's a massive island, and I feel, my wave tendencies come out with him more than ever before. It's very uncomfortable. I don't like it. I feel shameful about that feeling that I have with him.
I'm curious about the shame that you feel about you, as you said, like your wave tendencies, like kind of want to be with him more.
Yes.
And then he is offering.
He's, it's hard for him to give me things that I want and, that I feel I need. And then it makes me feel like I shouldn't need them.
Yeah.
I don't want to need them.
Yeah.
That's where, I feel shame about those feelings.
Yeah. I see that. Is it okay if we hang in there a little bit? Yeah. And the shame. Yeah. So what are the feelings that you're ashamed about?
Wanting something that he can't give me.
Yeah. As if there's something wrong with you wanting. Just because he can't give you doesn't mean that you cannot want.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's still feeling like you're not supposed to want if someone doesn't want to give.
Yeah. Exactly. Or that I think he actually does want to give it, but I don't think he can. So that's
even harder.
Yeah.
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 Does it make you feel more shame?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks. Shame sucks.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
I'm offended. I offend myself, really.
Yeah. It's amazing that even though if you see that shame is offensive.
It is.
You still have no control over it.
I know. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. So tell me more, sweetheart. What makes you ashamed of?
How much I'm in it. Like, why am I, if it causes me pain and is hard, and why am I doing that? Why, why I don't.
Yeah, so so I'm hearing there are a few things here. One is this feeling shame that you want. Want things, which I'm assuming that you kind of grew up feeling like you're not supposed to want things much.
I don't really know. Yeah, probably. I mean, I would prefer not to. I would prefer to, I would prefer to want when people are happy to give. I don't like to want when someone can't give.
I know. It sucks, huh? That sometimes you want things that others cannot give, huh?
Yes, it does. It totally sucks.
It's heartbreaking.
It is. It's very heartbreaking.
Yeah. And I'm thinking like the layer of shame on top of it is even harder. It's enough to be disappointed. And then you shame yourself for wanting.
It's beyond disappointment.
I just wonder what would it be like if we clear up the shame a little bit and just stay with the disappointment. You know?
If you can do that, if you can help me do that,
That would be awesome, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what happens when shame is present, that it kind of makes everything much more challenging.
Yeah.
And what you're experiencing is such a normal human experience of like, I want something and they cannot give it to me. That's a normal human experience.
Yeah.
I experience it every day of my life. I want things and people cannot give it to me.
Yeah.
And where shame comes in is that, when parents feel that their kid, and I don't know if that's true for you, I'm just going to give a general explanation about that, when parents feel like they get annoyed because they feel uncomfortable about their child wanting stuff or they cannot give it to them, so they put the shame on the child. And then the child kind of internalizes it and walks around feeling like, oh, I'm the one who wants too much, as opposed to, sweetie, that really sucks, but I can't give it to you. And then staying with the disappointment that can really bypass the shame. Yeah. So I really want to start with just really, really normalizing that you might have needs that he's not able to give you, but that doesn't make you wrong or deserve to feel, self-flagellation, beat yourself up for wanting those things. It's not, it's hard to take it in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I can feel compassion for him because, like I said, he wants to give it, but he can't, or at least that's my understanding.
That's very sweet of you. It's the highway, I feel compassion to him.
Yeah.
And who feels compassion to
Right.
you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's when I'm in that place of compassion, that's where I lose me in it. I lose, I'm feeling compassion for him, but I'm losing, the...
Compassion to yourself.
Yes, yeah. And then it's easy to just be, not want to have those feelings, like the
needs.
Yes, the needs, exactly.
Yeah. So you divorce yourself from the needs.
Yes, yeah. But they don't let me.
They don't go away.
No, they stay.
Our desires and our needs are very deep, and they don't go.
Yeah.
Just because we want them to.
Right. Yeah. No, they don't.
I'm curious about what happens. Do you sometimes try to turn the compassion towards yourself? Because you're amazing at compassion. I know it firsthand. You're really loving.
I am,
You are really loving.
I feel like there's love I have to give him that he can't receive. That's part of the hard thing for me with him, too. And I can... it's just so much easier to be angry with myself than to be compassionate with myself about it.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking like, wow, there's something about this anger. What do you feel like? I'm curious, what does it serve?
It feels very petty, and so sometimes like when I'm with, my girlfriends, I can be very petty and angry at him, and that can feel good, but it also feels like I shouldn't be feeling those feelings.
I'm just thinking about where you got this idea that you're not supposed to have those feelings. And I'm happy to go back with you and check it out because I feel like it's repeating itself.
It's just like in this instance, like this relationship, I haven't had it before, so it's very confusing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have, you say you never had before this experience
Of being such a wave, you know.
Yeah.
It's been...
You mean like your needs are bigger than someone else's needs?
Yes, yeah.
That's what makes you a wave.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Your needs
yeah.
are bigger than what the other person is able to give you.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky.
Yeah, it's been more balanced in the past. Or even I've been more of the island, and that has felt much more comfortable for me.
Yeah, it's a big stretch to feel like you are the one who's
Yes.
reaching out.
Yes, and that's...
And needing
yes,
things.
Yes, yeah. It feels very lopsided, like I'm always the one.
Do you remember where you got this idea? And take your time, take your time. You can go back and flip memories as if you're looking in an album of your life. Let yourself go back and see, where did you get this idea? Like, how familiar it is. From way back when.
There's this time when my brother was born, that it felt like there was always a party going on with my mom and dad and brother, and that I wasn't a part of that party.
How old were you?
2.
2. Very young. Yeah.
I remember, like, you know, early memories of that time would be, and I've been told this too, that I would be in my crib, like, screaming bloody murder, because they would be in my mom and dad's bedroom with my brother. And, you know, they would come and try to comfort me, and then they would go away, and then I would start screaming and crying because I wanted to be with the party.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Of course you wanted to be with the party, right? Like, who wouldn't want to be with the party, right? Yeah. What child with their mind intact would want to be part of the party, right? Yeah. And here you are, tiny 2-year-old, stuck in a crib, knowing, because kids are so sensitive, right? Feeling the energy in the other room and feeling so out.
Yeah, left out.
Left out.
Not special.
Not special. Yeah. It's heartbreaking. Yeah. You deserve to be part of the party. Yeah. Of course you were. You did nothing wrong. You were just like a couple years older. You still wanted mom and dad, and you kind of had to suck it up, and yeah. Thinking, if you could have brought someone into that room with little Dori, sweet little 2-year-old Dori, who would you bring in?
I'd bring you.
I'm in. I'm right there with her. Yeah. Yes. You can come closer, like, really, let yourself have me. Yeah. Oh, sweetie. I know 2 years old don't have a lot of language. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that's much better. And I'm coming to you and I'm just like, hey, booby, we're in it together. Yeah. And just notice you have me right here. Yeah. And just notice if it soothes something. Or you'd rather, maybe you want to be with them in the other room. And you just want me to pick you up from your crib and walk you there. I can do that. In the book of your memory, I can do that. We can do anything we want. Yeah.
Part of me just likes this. Like, this just feels really good. And I kind of want to say, ha ha, I have you.
Yeah. You would say, you think you're special.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
see what I'm
Yes,
getting
exactly.
here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. My sweet Dori. Feels so good to be here with you. Your mom and dad are missing out. You're such a sweet little bunny. Yeah. They're totally missing out. Yeah. And I just have noticed what little Dori wants to do. There's no hurry. I'm just curious. I want to give you all the options.
I know.
Yeah.
I want them to realize that, that we're having fun over here, and I want them to want to come and have fun with us.
With us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an idea? How you want to do that? What would be having fun right here? You want them to know that they're missing out. It's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you really want them to see you and how much fun it is to be with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I guess they realize that I'm not screaming anymore. So then they're curious. And
Yes.
So they come to see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah.
I see.
So here they are peeking in the room because you're not screaming anymore and you're very content.
Yes, yeah. And they see how happy we are.
Yeah. I am so happy to be with you. Yeah. I'm so happy to be with you.
I'm happy to be with you. Yeah, they want to be part of our happiness.
Yeah. So they bring your baby brother. Yeah. And we're all making a big, big party together.
Yes.
That feels so much better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better.
Much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens to the shame around your needs?
It's lessened. It's still there, but
Yeah.
less.
Shame is not like meltable right away. Shame is such a sticky thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But I feel more, movement around it. It doesn't feel so clenchy and so thick.
And I wonder when you feel compassion to your lover, if you can also turn this compassion to yourself, what would that sound like? You can imagine me there in the room with you. Yes. So, what would that look like? What would you say to yourself?
I would want you to say to somehow help me know that it's okay, you know, that
Yes, sweetie.
what I want is okay.
Yeah. What you want is okay. It's so okay. It sucks that he cannot give it to you. It really sucks because you deserve all of it.
Thank you.
You deserve all of it. And you don't deserve to beat yourself up for him not being able to give it to you. And it doesn't mean that you want too much. It just means that he can't give it to you.
Yeah.
Which sucks. It would be wonderful if he could.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. But yeah, it feels more like just sadness over the disappointment that he can't instead of like.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks. I wish I had a magic wand and I could wave it and he could give it to you, right?
Magic Danielle wand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you don't deserve to be harmed twice. Once not getting what you want and also feeling bad about wanting it.
Yeah.
It's just like, no. No, I'm standing there and no.
Thank you.
That will not happen.
That's what I need. Thank you.
Yeah. You're the firm someone.
Yes, that is what I need.
For me, standing in the way saying, no shame here. No.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah. Your need is so beautiful.
Thank you. I'll work on believing that.
I'm not sure. You're not sure yet. I got that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be much easier to work on that when the shame is not clogging the door.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably your life work.
Yes.
And it makes sense. Just think about this 2-year-old, right? You, 2-year-old, already being told somehow that what you want is too much, right? So of course you're going to have to. It's going to become your life work, you know? And we all have life work.
Yes, we do.
Hello.
Yes.
It's not like you get to some enlightenment and you're done.
No.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel aroused.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
It is. Yes, that's
Of alignment, of movement,
yes,
of
movement.
energy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
That means you're back in your body because
Yes,
I know you
yeah.
and you're like
I like
aroused.
being in my body. I like being aroused.
Being aroused means being alive.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So, yeah, that feels really nice.
I love this look. I feel it. It's a very mischievous look. Let's see how I take you in with me. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you.
Thank you.
And be with you. With you and all your wonderful needs. But as I know you, they're probably not even so big.
They felt big. They felt,
I know.
yeah.
I have really big needs all the time. Very particular. I'm very particular. Yeah, I get it.
Yours are good.
See?
I know.
Interesting. That you think that mine are great, but
it's
yours
true.
are shitty?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. How are you feeling?
A lot better, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it. Yeah.
So you came in feeling one way and
Yeah.
you feel better now.
Yes. Yeah. Like, less restruction, more fluid.
I can see even just with your hand.
Yes, exactly. More like this and less like this.
And more fluid. And,
Yeah.
what did you learn about yourself in that session?
Well, it'll take a little bit more, but having that voice of Danielle saying, no, we're not going to shame you about your needs, that will be, it's integrating, and it will be integrating for a while.
Just needing to hear that
more
than just a few times.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this kind of like the sternness of it, that was really nice. Yeah,
nice.
It needed to penetrate a lot, so it had to be kind of stern. Yeah,
it seemed like there was a lot around shame and how that's showing up and how that's different than what else is going on for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is there anything that, I hear the voice of Danielle is going to be helpful, the stern voice of Danielle.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that, as you leave today that you feel like is going to help you, take that out of this room?
Yeah. I think just a better, it doesn't have to be either or. It doesn't have to be me being in shame or angry, that there is this place that I can have compassion for both of us in this situation. And that feels like, when I came, that was like an idea more than a reality. That was something that I wanted to grasp for, but I didn't really feel it. And now I feel it more, in my body, and that could actually be more of a reality now, instead of feeling like, oh, I should, I should be able to feel compassion for myself.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful shift in session from that kind. It seems like you're naturally oriented towards compassion towards others, and turning that back towards yourself.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Anything else you want to share about your experience today?
It was delicious.
It looked delicious.
Yes, yeah, it really was. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing.
That was so beautiful. Yeah, it was really awesome, because we know Dori from other, from the training, and she's a group leader, and it was really amazing because I know her as a very nurturing person, and to see how hard she was on herself, really broke my heart. And I was just saying, how do I get under
the perfectionism,
the perfectionism and the shame and the, not giving herself love and compassion? How do I get under and create some cracks in there to allow her to have this flow of sensations and self and gentleness towards herself? Yeah.
I know, she even was beating herself up for venting to her girlfriends. It's like, what are girlfriends for?
Exactly.
You have to first be like, what an asshole, how can he do that to me? And then you can be like, no, I have compassion for him.
I know, that would be next, how to help Dori not to immediately feel compassion to other people, but first to go to herself.
Yeah, because usually
advanced strides.
Usually you have to steer people so hard to compassion, but with her it's like, no, be pissy, throw a tantrum, bang on the floor,
Totally.
so that she can release some of that feeling of oh, I have to be okay with everything all the time,
Yeah. Which what she had to be, right?
I know.
There were no other options. Yeah, so it was really beautiful to visit her 2-year-old with her and be there and be. I love hanging out with you, and you're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave her some
it was really fun.
Good mommying energy.
Yeah. Good travel to inner child to shift some memories there. Yeah.
I'm trying to be someone